What is my name? What seat am I running for? And how long have I been in Idaho? My name is Thad Butterworth, and I am running for Senate District 21. And I have been in Idaho for 26 or more years. Well, District 21 is a very conservative district, and we need to continue that conservative representation. We've also got a lot of work to do in the Senate. As most people know, they've been very not conservative and done a lot that we weren't happy with. So I am running to help bring the Senate around to where it needs to be. Well, I've been a small business owner for several years now, and I have had to make some pretty hard decisions in that. I've also been able to form teams and form coalitions for multiple political events, worked behind the scenes in a lot of political campaigns, everything from issue advocacy to actually campaigning for people. So those experiences combined are going to give me basically the skills I need to go into the Senate and help turn things around. It really is federal overreach. There are so many things that Idahoans could solve. I like to say that Idaho is a state of great resources, abundant resources, and really brilliant people. We just need to get government out of the way so that our people can use the resources to solve our problems. The proper role of federal government in the constitutional sense really is to handle foreign affairs while the states handle the domestic affairs. We're pretty far from that right now, but I believe with states like Idaho, we could bring that back into a better balance. It would be to reduce the amount of federal money we become dependent on. Federal money always comes with strings, and it really enables and encourages bad behavior on the part of state officials. I support law enforcement wholeheartedly. I believe that they do a really difficult job that's usually thankless. I do believe that there are some areas where we need to help encourage better accountability and give officers better tools, but overall, they really do a lot of hard work for very little pay. So we'll start with just some simple ones here. Reducing taxes in Idaho, I would start out with repealing the grocery tax. I think we also need to bring in property tax relief. That's a huge one, especially for our senior citizens. There are also some gasoline taxes that we could reduce. It's all going to be a matter right now of what we can strategically do. We have to be able to better manage our budget, and then we can start to reduce some of these taxes and simplify things. Well, really, that comes down to a function of turning the people loose to innovate. If we can protect Idaho citizens and Idaho businesses from a lot of the federal government overburdens and regulations, then they will do the work of increasing our economy. We need to make sure that Idaho businesses are protected from such things as lockdowns that should never happen again. And we should also make sure that every Idaho regulation that they face is as lightweight as possible. In this way, we can ensure that businesses who are really the people who grow the economy, that they're able to do what they do best. And we just keep government out of the way so that they can do that. I am a big believer in personal liberty. I believe it comes with responsibility. And if you get, again, government regulation out of the way, most people are going to choose the responsible path. When it comes to masks and vaccines, that is a personal choice. It should always be a personal choice. It is interesting to me that even OSHA puts all sorts of regulations on employers when they require their employees to wear masks, except for in the case of COVID, which all that went out the window. But it is very important that people have the ability to make their own medical choices. It should be between them and whatever their doctor advises. When it comes to Second Amendment, I strictly oppose any gun control measures. I oppose the red flag laws. Again, I think the Second Amendment, especially, it's a God-given right. It is not granted to us by the government. And on freedom of speech, again, this is codified in the Constitution, and it is a God-given right. And all of our laws should just support that God-given right. So I oppose the woke culture and the cancel culture that tries to silence people. And I oppose any effort to pass any laws which will silence people's free speech. Conservatism is something that is just deep within me. It's a principle that I live by and that I stand by. And I do not want to see Idaho continue to go the direction it's going. I'm very concerned about the direction of the state right now. But I think with myself and some of the other people that are beginning to run for Senate, we have a real chance of stopping the slide that would turn us into a mini California or mini Washington at this point.